Welcome to Channel 99 News. I'm your host, Cody Wallen.
And I'm Dalton Cowan. And today we will bring you your weather, news, and news from around the world, sports, and a live interview.
Along with that, we'll be having our segments For Gamers Only, Tubular, and It's 30 Seconds. But for now, it's time for the news. In international news this week, heavy airstrikes on rebel-held areas in the Syrian city of Aleppo have killed 25 people, most of them at a market, a rescue service said, as the Syrian government and Russian pursued their joint offensive to capture the whole city. President al-Assad, with military backing from Russia and Iranian-backed militias, aimed to take back all of Aleppo, which was Syria's biggest city before the outbreak of the war in 2011. Due to all of the violence there, Western states have condemned the Syrian government and Russia over their latest attacks on rebel-held Aleppo. Along with that, Russia has also told officials to fly back any living relatives back to the fatherland. The reasoning for that is unknown at this time.
For the local news, the Luzerne County budget has taxes going up. Luzerne County Manager David Pedro presented his proposal for 2017 on Tuesday's October 11th at the City Council meeting. The homestead exemption, the proposal comes after 2 years without property tax increase. However, for 2015, the county dropped existing homesteads that have saved.
In national news this week, the company Amazon has launched a paid music streaming service in the U.S. to rival Spotify and Apple Music. Amazon Music Unlimited will have access to tons of millions of songs, and it will be cheaper than its biggest rivals. It is expected to roll out in the UK, Germany, and Australia later this year, although Amazon has not yet released official dates. The service will cost $4 a month for the owner of Amazon Echo speakers, and $8 a month for Amazon Prime members. However, Amazon will continue to offer Prime members a limited streaming service for free.
In the latest district news, the Hazleton Area School Board of Education will hold a special meeting at 5:30 p.m. Thursday, October 18, 2016. The meeting will be for the purpose of any general business that comes before the board.
I'm Ryan Connors, and this is the sports segment of your Channel 99 News. We'll start off by picking the NFL games this Sunday, as last week I went 3-0 picking the Detroit Lions, the Atlanta Falcons, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This week I'll be picking the Arizona Cardinals over the New York Jets, as I believe the Cardinals' defense is too strong for the Jets' offense without Eric Decker. Next game I'll be picking is the Atlanta Falcons over the Seattle Seahawks, as Matt Ryan's great season thus far will continue against the weak Seattle defense. In MLB news, future Hall of Famer David Ortiz took to the field one last time to receive a standing ovation from a great Boston Red Sox crowd. Ortiz announced his retirement earlier this year, and the Red Sox were eliminated from the American League playoffs earlier this week by the Cleveland Indians. Finally, we have the game of the week as the Chicago Cubs faced off against the San Francisco Giants at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Start off in the bottom of the fifth inning, Brandon Crawford up to bat, Travis Wood with the pitch, and it's a 2-run home run, but the play gets reviewed and it's called back for a double. Later in that inning, Galipse hit a liner up the middle for a base hit, Henson for a run, and the Giants are up 4-2. Next at bat, Panic hits a sacrifice fly to center, Crawford scores, and the Giants are up 5-2 early in the game. We skip ahead to the top of the eighth inning, Giants still rolling as Matt Morey gets the final out there, but the Cubs are still going to come back. In the top of the ninth, Ben Zobrist lines a double into right, scoring a run. Later in the inning, Contreras singles into center, scoring 2, and ties up the game 5-5. And the Cubs look to finally get in contact with the ball. Bays hits a single a singles into center, scoring on what will become the game-winning run. Chapman finishes out for the Cubs, striking out Belt, and the Cubs are going to the NLCS. They will be playing the winner of the Washington Nationals versus the Los Angeles Dodgers series. And that's all for your sports news for this week. Until next time, I'm Ryan Connors.
Hello and welcome to 4 Gamers Only, the show where I explain complicated plot points and details in video games. Today I'll explain the premise of the Ace Attorney series. For those who don't know, the Ace Attorney franchise is a series of visual novel games that have been releasing since 2001 and star a lawyer named Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. The main thing that anyone with any basic knowledge of law will notice is that the court in Ace Attorney is nothing like court in real life. There's a reason for that. In this series, due to the 2016 presidential election and increasing crime rate, the court system is reworked. There is no jury. Only a judge and defense attorneys face each other directly in court in an attempt to win over the judge. However, due to defense attorneys not being allowed access to police investigations or evidence, most of the defendants are found immediately guilty. To quote this series, you want to be a defense attorney, move to Europe. That's all for today's edition of 4 Gamers Only. See you next time.
Hello to all our fellow YouTubers. This week we will be talking about Talia Castellano, also known as Talia Joy, 18.
She was born on August 18, 1999 in Goldenrod, Florida. She was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, which is a rare childhood cancer. Talia's channel focused on makeup and fashion.
She had a large range of supporters and 1.4 million subscribers. She was featured on the Ellen DeGeneres show in September 2012. She was raised with her older sister by her mother.
Jamie mentioned she was on The Ellen Show. She got her motivation to keep moving forward from Finding Nemo, where Ellen's character Dory says, "Just keep swimming."
Since she did go through chemo, she was bald, but she would get airbrush tattoos on her head, her most famous one being one that said, "Makeup is my wig."
She was also on the cover of a CoverGirl magazine. Sadly, on July 16, 2013, at the age of 13, she passed away.
Everyone was a mess in her family, and so were all her fans. Her family had a private funeral and a public funeral, so all her fans could come and say their goodbyes.
Since then, her family has hosted a ton of events to raise money for cancer. You can see all of these events on her YouTube channel. Yes, her family still does post on that channel.
Everyone misses the beautiful Talia Castellano.
I think everyone needs to remember to just keep swimming and live every day like it's your last.
That's all for today. See you guys on the next episode of Tubular.
Hey everyone, welcome back to BCTV's live interview show, where we interview special guests. Today's special guest, Ms. Geiger, a teacher in the Hazleton Area Career Center.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
French fries. Finding best potatoes.
No!
Russet. fingerling. You can't go.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Hello, I'm Daniel Werkheiser, and this is the weather. This morning, the sun has rose at 7:14, and the sun will set at 6:24. The current conditions are 51 degrees, and we have 0% of participation. For today, there will be a high temperature of 58 degrees and a low of 35 degrees. Last week, the southeast dealt with the troubles that Hurricane Matthew brought. Now this week, Hurricane Nicole is wreaking havoc through the northeast, hitting cities like Seattle and Portland. Here is a look at Hurricane Nicole from the ISS. But here in Hazleton, it will be dry for the most part, and here's your 7-day forecast.
Hey everyone, welcome back to BCTV's live interview show, where we interview special guests. Today's special guest, Ms. Geiger, a teacher in the Hazleton Area Career Center, also the advisor for a program called Skills USA. So, what exactly is Skills?
Skills USA is a program meant for students that are enrolled in vocational programs, where they are able to go and compete against other schools in our district and then possibly states, basically showing off what they have learned over the last 3 years in their shops.
Okay, how does this program benefit the students?
So, I mean, it definitely gives them a chance to show what they have learned, what skills they have, and obviously, again, at the district level, and then state and hopefully even national, to show off, you know, and employers will come at these competitions, and they're looking to give people, they give you jobs, they give you tools in your specific trade area. So it's a great opportunity for students to really, you know, show what they know.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Yeah. Another little side note, what is Penny's?
Our Penny fundraiser is something we started last year, and it's a way to get students involved with your teachers. The top 3 teachers have to dress up for Halloween, and the top homeroom will get breakfast. But it's kind of a way to, you know, let you guys kind of make a fool out of your teacher. I heard Mr. Pizer is going to dress up as a Barbie doll. So if anybody would like to see that happen, or any of your teachers, I know.
Or he'll lose his hair again.
Or he'll lose his hair again, that could definitely happen. Or maybe he'd have to grow a beard.
Oh,
so
God.
I know a couple other teachers said they'd be willing to participate and do things that are out of character. Mr. Tahansky said if he got enough money, he would shave his beard.
I want to see that.
So yeah, and it's also part of Skills has a service project fundraiser every year, and they donate it to Make-A-Wish Foundation. So for kids that are terminally ill, that if they have a place that they would like to go to, that they make that happen.
All right.
So we're going to donate our proceeds there.
Makes sense.
So yeah, so it's a way for us to give back to the community too.
Okay, thank you for your time. That's all we have for today. And
Well, that's all we have for this week. Thank you for joining us.
Tune in next week, where we will have more segments and news to report.
Don't forget to subscribe to us on youtube.com/BCTV99. Follow us on Instagram at BCTV_99 and on Twitter at _BCTV_.
Have a great weekend, guys.